School districts are trying to run like companies with the numbers, and it's not the science of education.
Today I walked out of my job. I did.
I have 2 hours left of my school day and I'm leaving because I'm so stressed out. And the students' behavior, their lack of trying, their apathy for school, parents that don't give a shit.
I was getting so many questions after I had just explained my directions.
Take out your yellow notebooks, turn to page.
It's your boy Guap back again with another reaction today, man. It's your boy Guap back again with another reaction, man. We finna get straight to it today, y'all boys. I got a perfect video lined up for y'all boys in my likes right now. We finna get straight to it. I ain't finna waste no time, you heard me? Hey, big Guappo on TikTok, y'all boys gonna go show some love, but I ain't tripping on it, man. We know we finna turn up. We got teachers quitting their jobs and wanting America about the classroom situation right now that we is not understanding.
What are you gonna do when they're all gone? Watch this.
I ultimately decided to leave because I realized I needed an easier job.
No matter what I try to do, it won't go.
Y'all hearing this, boy? The teachers giving up. They quitting left and right. They don't know what they finna do no more. They like, bro, we tired of this, bro.
Through their heads.
I called a parent today and I said, just to let you know, your child has an F in my class because they come in and they don't do anything. And then they start screaming. She hung up.
Buddy, why'd you struggle on this quiz? What was hard about it? What was difficult? And they look me dead in my eyes and they say, I'll be honest, I didn't read the passage. What do you mean you didn't read the passage?
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of blaming the teachers a little bit. If y'all really paying attention close to their answers, this just look like a group of bad teachers, gang. Like, yeah, they young, yeah, they this, but it look like they don't care. Was this so fun and excited to go to school? Y'all have to do y'all part to make it more interactive for them. Y'all have to meet the students in the middle. You heard me? All that. Nah, they're not doing anything. We tried to get them to take the test, and they're not testing. They said, oh, I don't want to read the passage. How about in class, y'all go over reading passages, and y'all do some popcorn reading. Yeah, stop trying to skip the hard parts and go through it so they can get through it. Teach them why it's important. Why does it matter? Oh, if you actually read the passage, it's more like a cheat code. You have all the answers in there. You won't even have to, you feel me? Instead of making it seem like, y'all need to make it more like a game, make it more interactive. These just have been on their phone since birth. iPad babies. And y'all trying to show them paperworks? At least be teaching on the computer. At least be teaching on iPads. Come on, gang. And then we know schools ain't never been one to go ahead and teach things that's necessary and meaningful, especially in the way that we live in today. I bet y'all probably still teaching some irrelevant stuff. And the kids realize nowadays, especially with the internet, that, bro, they could do better without.
School districts are trying to run like companies with the numbers, and it's not the science of education.
Today I walked out of my job. I did.
I have 2 hours left of my school day and I'm leaving because I'm so stressed out. And the students' behavior, their lack of trying, their apathy for school, parents that don't give a shit.
I was getting so many questions after I had just explained my directions.
Take out your yellow notebooks, turn to page.
Don't blame the parents. Don't blame the students, man. It's the teachers and the laws first. The government them first. Y'all is in charge of the rules and what they is allowed to and not allowed to do at home. So everything that happens at school, and y'all have your own disclosure now, y'all don't even really got to tell parents what happened at school. So take full accountability for the time that you're spending with their children and make sure that something is being taught to them. You feel me? Make sure that y'all doing y'all job and not just collecting a check like everybody else in this world. Because y'all the last people need to be doing that.
14.
Who else go teach the kids?
The kids just stare.
They're crying because they're getting blamed for literally any and everything that children are doing.
I spend 90% of my day managing kids' emotions, helping to regulate them, managing outbursts and behavior.
Look, these are a whole bunch of TikTokers. These ain't even teachers, bro. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? The education system failed at this point. It ain't the students failing the educational system. It ain't the other way around. They need to start taking accountability, bro. These TikToking internet jits, man, running to the internet, talking to TikTok, talking about what's going on, putting the blame on the jits, not taking no accountability for their teachings.
And tantrums.
I spend so much time managing
They all sound fed up.
behavior that sometimes I feel like I'm failing as an educator.
I feel like I'm not doing the job that I was hired to do.
A few months ago, I did a couple videos showing how so many teachers are now quitting the profession because of the moral decline here in the United States, the issues with technology in the classroom, and other problems that they are dealing with in their administration. There are continuously more videos coming out about teachers saying, I don't want to do this anymore. Things are not the same. And they are sharing their reasons why. And I want to show what teachers are actually saying this year.
This is what we're doing to teachers. It is way worse than most people realize.
He said, I am not sure I could do this next year. With them doing away with discipline, I have 2 classes that are just worthless. They have nothing and simply do whatever they want.
And I already know what you're going to say.
I haven't taught my 7th period in 3 weeks. My stress level goes too high. My heart starts to race. But he sound like crybabies, boy. You don't sound like teachers, man. You just complaining, boy. It don't sound like you doing nothing, boy. It's talking about, oh, they worthless, they this. We have worthless teachers, it look like. Worthless in group chats talking about the students, but they ain't teaching the students. When they complain about the students and their parents, but they ain't doing their job at school. Y'all got full authority. Y'all is supposed to be the what? The parents and guardians when they at school. The parents can't even go pick them up, do what they want when they at y'all hostage situation. When they in y'all prisons. I mean, when they in y'all schools. And y'all trying to go ahead and blame them? Nah, gang. Take accountability. Oh, they can't use technology in school. Ain't the whole world based off technology? That sound like y'all fault. That sound like y'all fault. Y'all moving backward. That's kind of like not using calculators in math. You dumb? Did you? But let's skip that, though. Let's just look at these weak teachers trying to blame these students for being dumb. Which, yeah, we know these students is, yeah, I ain't gonna act like there ain't some problems to them, but they learn how to unlock iPads at 0, gang. So, nah, it's the schools ain't teaching them right. Schools probably teaching them what they been new. Like, yeah, they might need to learn a little bit of spelling and reading and shit like that. But at the same time, gang, it's the world of technology. They just trying to be screamers and shit. And y'all ass showing them how worthless y'all is day by day, and then y'all don't even want to work or teach what y'all supposed to teach. You mad because y'all don't know how to teach what y'all supposed to teach? What them teacher workshops ain't doing good?
Comments. This teacher's this and this teacher's that. I've been a principal for 14 years. I know this teacher very well. She's a friend of mine. I've seen her teach. I've seen her work with kids. I've seen her do amazing things. I've also seen the struggle that she and every other teacher that I know is going through. We don't trust them anymore. And now I know what you're going to say. Well, we can't trust every teacher. That's true of any profession. But here's what I'm going to fight back on. The solution to having a few bad teachers can't be to not trust all the teachers. Most of the good teachers I know have either already quit or are thinking about it.
Here's another reason.
Well, that's good, all right. You're a quitter. You're teaching quitting. You're teaching giving up. You're teaching not to keep going. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't mentioned nothing about opening a new school, starting a new program, something that they can go ahead and do in the future. You feel me? Opening up their own school systems. Nah, they just quit. And the rest of y'all, what? You just teaching bad? All right. Yeah, nah. It sounds like the teachers is the problem. This isn't a teacher problem. This is a parenting problem. And it is exhausting. No. The parents aren't even allowed to discipline anymore. Who made the rules and the laws for that? Ask the officials above. So yeah, don't blame the parents. Blame the people who made the laws. The ones who voted for them. So the parents of the parents, the old people, the lawmakers. As long as I'm getting paid, LOL, that's all I care about. See, look, it's a teacher. It's a teacher right here. That's all they care about.
Anything you...
What are you going to do when they're all gone?
We lost our place. School, we gonna find it. We gonna find it.
And then
We ain't get too far.
I feel like
I've seen her work with kids. I've seen her do amazing things. I've also seen the struggle that she and every other teacher that I know is going through. We don't trust them anymore. And now I know what you're going to say. Well, we can't trust every teacher. That's true of any profession. But here's what I'm going to fight back on. The solution to having a few bad teachers can't be to not trust all the teachers. Most of the good teachers I know have either already quit or are thinking about it.
Here's another reason why teachers are quitting right now. There are no consequences for students. In the state that I teach in, we can't even legally give somebody a detention anymore. I mean, I've had students in the past that have used the N-word, have used...
See, teaching, look. He talking about discipline. He talking about detention. Not homework, not a test, not an assignment, not extra tutoring after class. Nah, they don't want to do anything when it comes to teaching and taking accountability for being a better teacher. Nah, they want to punish these children. They want to be like police because these were the ones that got bullied that want to bully. You heard me? That's all I'm getting from this game. Come on now. Oh, tripping.
You know, drawn swastikas and done like little salutes in class and stuff like that, and they don't do anything about that. It seems like...
Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm pretty sure that's a hate crime. Or some type of... Call the cops.
The only thing that...
Y'all enabling this type of behavior. That's what it is. Y'all, this is what y'all teaching them. This is what y'all want them to learn. This is why y'all want the parents to stay out of it. And y'all trying to blame the parents. Nah, hell no. Take y'all accountability. This the teachers and the lawmakers' fault.
Kids have any consequence for these days. If they do drugs at school, or they come to school under the influence,
like I said, the police, man,
of drugs or alcohol, or if they get in a fight. This is why teachers are quitting, because like...
See, when we was in school, boy, you get locked up for all that shit you just named, boy. Now all that shit, boy, it's police own school campus, all that. Oh, you said they fighting? Yeah, they going in. What you mean? No detention, no suspension? Nah, they going in. But I guess it's different at the YT school. You could do swastikas. What's the other thing he said they joined on the desk? Triple K symbols.
Nothing. There's no... You can't punish him anymore, like, legally. It's against the law. You can't give him detention. This is what we're dealing with.
Suspend them, bro. You talking about detention. You don't get detention. You don't stay after school. Like the hell, nah. Take your ass home. We gonna see, yeah.
I just resigned mid-year as a second-year teacher. The amount of harassment and bullying and the lack of administration support is disturbing. When you have a room full of students who watch your every move as a teacher.
Wow, they watching the every move of the person they're supposed to be supervising to learn from. Oh my God. The insecurities is just showing, and it's like, it's sad because you're trying to blame the students for your problems?
And seem to have more authority than the adults because mom and dad work in the same district.
Because they do, and they always have. Children have something called imagination. They're able to see the world in the way that it truly is, gang. And y'all is brainwashed by what they said you can and cannot do. It's called limitations. It's the case that you was put in. So now, in some situations, they is right. You should just focus on teaching. And maybe you can learn from them too.
This has been by far the most unprofessional work environment.
They make all this to talk bad about the students. They write essays. They go and performing the essays in a car, filming it back 10 times, getting the camera ready, making sure they lighting good, getting their TikTok filters right. But these TikTokers, gang, they is just doing this because they know it's trending right now in the algorithm, so they trying to get their views up. Oh, teaching is bad. Y'all been that, bro. I don't see nothing different from when we was, yeah. What is you talking about?
I've ever worked in. What I thought was supposed to be professional work environment turned into a hostile workplace where I was called abrasive for expecting the students to learn, allowing
expecting them to learn. I mean, I'm expecting you to teach. I'm expecting the teachers to teach. It's in the name.
Childish for not knowing an answer when approached by administration, accusing me of something that I did not do. And prideful when administration thought standing up for myself was the incorrect thing to do.
For emphasis.
When students went home telling things about me that were not true.
I don't know. It looked like they telling the truth. The fact that you had to throw that in there and you gave us that look, you gave us the Erica Kirk eye. I know you capping.
And you know, that's the scary part. That is the scary part. When a student says things about you that is not true.
They be having y'all on camera too. Y'all be seeing when the students be catching the cameras on camera in class, doing some gooch, some crazy stuff in class, you feel me? Getting them caught. They on camera just reading something that they ain't supposed to be reading for the third week in a row, and they been off that subject, just trying to spam the word, little things like that.
And can ruin
Grabbing students down there, slamming their ass, big class, like that.
Can ruin a teacher. What do you guys think?
A first grade little girl just slapped my third grade student, and when the line supervisors were disciplining her, she said, "Don't worry, my mom must come up here and take care of it."
They got scared? School staff.
I wonder why teachers are quitting.
Hi, my name is Melissa, and this is my last day of being a teacher. I've been teaching for 17 years. I've taught
Now she sound like she got that sincere voice. Let me see what happened. I don't know now.
8 years in Missouri, 6 years in Arkansas,
This sound like a
and
good
the
teacher.
last
First
3
good teacher we
years
heard.
here in California. And
Am I
what are you
wrong?
gonna do when they're
Oh, they gonna skip the actual good teacher. That was the actual good teacher right there. I wanted to hear what she said. She might have had some words that we could have listened to. You heard me? But other than that, y'all boys, what I'm seeing from this video whole time is, nah, these teachers need to start taking a little bit of accountability themselves, man. Y'all need to start teaching better. Y'all wanted all the controls. Y'all wanted to keep the parents out of it. Y'all wanted to give the parents as little information as possible. You feel me? Now y'all over here what? Dealing with y'all mistakes and y'all want to blame it on the parents again? Nah, hell no. Let's go back to taking that accountability, the full accountability that y'all wanted. You feel me? Parents can't even come pick up their students when they want to no more. They can't do this, they can't do that, blah, blah. Some shit going down at the school, they can't even grab their students until y'all say it's okay. You heard me? Nah, so we need y'all to take that full accountability and that supervision seriously. You heard me? This is the future y'all playing with, man. Y'all playing with it like it's a game, like it's a paycheck, like it's y'all hobby, like it's y'all feelings. But you know, teachers were been feeling this boy years ago, but that's what it took to be a teacher, man. You know what I'm saying? But they need to start taking mental health for a lot of these jobs, man. Government jobs, police jobs, teaching jobs. Some of the most important jobs in the world. Lawyers too as well. I would throw them on there. They so easily bought nowadays. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all need to get screened more. Y'all need to start going to school longer. I thought teachers went to school for a decent amount of time. I guess y'all need to go on that list too. All y'all need doctorate degrees from now on. All of you need doctorate degrees. You guys are responsible for too much. Y'all are responsible for lives and the country's future.
He ain't lying.
There's no reason you guys shouldn't be in school for at least 10 years. You should be the most educated people in the world, the most upstanding people, people with the best character judgment, the best morals, and things of that nature. You feel me? Y'all shouldn't just be out here just wilding all day, getting emotional over the little things, blaming everybody about y'all insecurities, and then running to the internet about how y'all feel to blame somebody else for what y'all ain't doing right. How about y'all open up them books, page 1, and let's get the teacher class. Yes. The schools used to have some shit where like the internet only worked a certain way. How about y'all start throwing EMPs in the schools? Internet don't work. You heard me? That bitch can only call if they really need to go ahead and call somebody. All that playing, man. Come on now. Something. Y'all could do that, but y'all got to make sure y'all have phones available around the class so they go ahead and access worst case scenario. Man, I'm just saying, man, it's these teachers' faults. The teachers need to take some more accountability, bro. Be better teachers. Stop running to TikTok, worrying about their filters. They get the filters right, but they ain't get the class right. Crazy, boy. That sound like a choice. You chose to put your energy on TikTok instead of your classroom.
I ultimately decided
I
to
fucking do that every fucking time, nigga. Big Guappo. Let's talk about life. Ay, I ain't talking about this, I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. Ay, no, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. Ay, I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Y'all keep y'all stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit, I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. Ay, I'ma do what I want, it's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like it. Nowadays that shit advertising.